to another Stelbot Adventure.
On today's episode, we're going to be doing a campground review of the Mackinac KOA. Come along.
Here we are, spot number 3 at the Mackinac KOA. Carmen and Liz. The electric pedestal is over there on the right. The water's on the right over there. We got fire ring, a small fire ring, but it's a fire ring. Picnic table and plenty of space. Right across from the office is the dump. On your way out, you can dump all you want. Looks like there is a non-potable water area and a potable water area. And right across is the office. Pretty good office, nothing too crazy, but there's a laundry back there, showers, bathrooms, everything you need.
Oh, and right here is a bike rental. You can borrow a bike and ride around. There's a bike trail that connects to the nature trail here at the KOA.
Yes, you can bike right into town. It's like less than a mile and a half and you're there.
And next to the general store, here.
There's also a charging station for electric cars. First one I've seen of that at a KOA, or any campground honestly, I think.
And then next to the general store is the play area. We see some swings.
A big tire.
And a big wooden structure. There's a tetherball, one of those octo ball pit things.
Yeah, I think it's called like Gaga or Go-Go. I took a picture. We'll include that in there for you.
And then behind the building is more of the adult play area. There's cornhole, there's ladder ball. We're going to walk around there in just a second.
There's like a permanent ladder ball thing in there, so pretty cool. And they do have a couple other games, I think, kind of like in the laundry. It looks like the big dice that you could roll around and other things. Oh, here is the tetherball thing, but there's no ball. So that's why I never even noticed it before. But Liz had. And they have one of those...
like the gem mining thing.
Yeah, gem mining. Good job, Liz, because I had no idea what to call that.
Here's the adult play area back here. We're scanning around, see the ladder ball, cornhole. Make sure you zoom in on the cornhole.
Yeah,
board.
the ladder ball and cornhole are like permanent structures in here. So, and my favorite part of the cornhole is how they use the hole for the O in KOA. Pretty neat. So there you go, KOA.
And as we move away from the play area and go behind the building, there's the laundry. I think that's open 24 hours. Then we have the men's and women's bathhouses. And next to that is the pool.
The laundry room has 4 dryers. There are 4 washing machines. I guess 5 actually. A bunch of things here. Here are some games and such you can play. You can borrow for outside. A puzzle. A small little lending library. Very small lending library, but you get a couple things to do. And we did laundry a couple times, no problem.
Oh, smelling the flowers.
Reminding us that it's always good to stop and smell the flowers.
And beyond. So this campground is very shaded. There's a lot of trees around. They actually take pride in maintaining their trees. When we first got here, we saw the trees right next to our site. We were like, yes, hammocks! And we started putting them up and we got a nice little text message saying, please don't hang anything on the trees. So of course we immediately took it down.
We love our trees. We lose like 20 or 30 of them a year, so please do not put anything onto the trees, not even lights or anything.
Right, yeah, so don't hang anything on the trees here.
Clotheslines, lights, nothing.
So there's a bunch of cabins that are for rent here. There's the basic standard KOA cabins, and then there's a couple of the bigger cabins as well. There's one right back there. And I believe there's one in the corner here that's another big one.
The whole campground is essentially a big rectangle, about 8 rows down or so, with an extra little piece up here, extra little bump out near the pool up here.
So now we're going down the far street. And this is a Sunday afternoon. Most people have checked out by now, heading out to their next destination. We're here for one more night. So now are going down the far road. And if you just saw the golf cart that was behind us, they are always having somebody on a golf cart driving around. If you have any questions, at this campground, they give you a number to text if you have any questions or concerns. You can buy firewood, buy ice. They just charge it to the card that you use to make your reservation, and they deliver it to your to your campsite.
You can only do that during office hours though.
Right. Here the office hours are until 6 p.m. And they also send you a nice little reminder around 5:15 saying, hey, just a reminder, we're closing at 6. Let us know if you want anything.
Yep, 9 to 6.
So a lot of the ones in the middle are the pull-through sites. They do have a couple that have the paved patio. These are all the back-end sites. Decent size. You know, this one we got the trees between them. A couple in the back there that are also the paved patio sites. So here's the side of the nature trail. This nature trail, which is mostly dirt and gravel, is about a half-mile long before it links up with the bike trail that's in Mackinac City. And then you can just take that bike trail into town. It's about 1.5 miles once you get onto the bike trail. So from the KOA to town is about 2 miles by bike. So it's Sunday around 11:30, so most of the campground is starting to clear out if everyone's leaving today. You can see that a lot of the spaces are now becoming available, and they're not wasting any time. One of the maintenance guys right now is going around weed whacking and mowing everything. And here we are at Camp K9. Let's see how Bean does. This is a pretty nice K9 camp. It's got actual grass in it. It's got the cleanup station. It's got a swing for owners to sit on. Yeah.
I'm standing in Camp K9, but if you look up above me, there's some kind of cell booster or extender or something on that pole. This campsite, this campground, has some of the best Wi-Fi that we have seen in any campground. Seems like everywhere you get Wi-Fi, no problem, because of 2 or 3 of those poles around extending all of the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we're in Site 3, which is like right across from the office, so I thought at first that was just because we were close by. But even back here in the back of the park, I'm getting like 3 bars on my phone.
Oh yeah, no problem. The Wi-Fi is great. But there are definitely 2 or 3 of those towers. Oh, there's another one over there, which you probably can't see, but there's definitely a few of those. So, good job, KOA. Thank you, Mackinac City. So I don't know exactly how many sites there are, but there are at least 99, because one of the signs had like 80 something to 99 this way. So there are at least 99 sites, all with electric, water, I believe. Some have sewer, and they all have the ring and fire ring and the picnic table.
They do have fire rings at every site. Some of the older ones are a little sunken in. This empty site here, we're going to show you, it's like flat into the ground. Here we are coming back around to the front of the campground, and you see Carmen San Diego over there.
And over near the office, you can see that there is a shuttle, Shepler's shuttle, to the ferry they have that goes over to Mackinac Island. So if you want to go visit the island, you can buy your ferry ticket right here in the office. They will have the shuttle bring you to the ferry take you to the island, the ferry take you back, and the shuttle bring you back right here. So you don't have to drive anywhere.
So like I said before, the campsites here are very shady. We are actually right up against the road that goes through this area. And you do hear cars every once in a while going through, but overall it's pretty quiet, even being right next to the road. You can see here we have our little setup, we have the fire pit, we have our bikes ready to go because we're going to check out that trail later on going to town. Again, like we said before, the Wi-Fi here is excellent, so we were able to get some work done. And yeah, just very nice campground. The staff here is very friendly and helpful. They're always just double checking to see if people need anything. We like it. Normally for us, when we stay at a KOA, we're only going to stay 1 or 2 nights as a stopping point to either, you know, dump and refill with water, get some electric, just a quick stopover before we move on to the next place. But here we stayed for a total of 4 nights, and this was kind of like our home base where we were able to go off. We went to Mackinac Island one day, we're going into the city today, we're going, you know, just exploring everything. So it's a nice little home base between the ferry shuttle can get you to the island. So it's a great place for a home base if you're visiting Mackinac City.
Thank you for joining yet another Stelbot adventure as we explored the Mackinac City KOA.
If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Please
subscribe to our channel.
Click that notification button so you know when we post new videos.
And we'll see you
on the next adventure.